Ooh, One Direction in 3D? Are you excited? I'm Hyla in Hollywood, and this is the Daily Buzz on CELEBUZZ.com. So, 1D fans, it's official. There is going to be a One Direction 3D movie. The trailer debuted this morning on UK's Daybreak show. Let's watch the clip.
They're going to do a music video.
Joining me all the way from the UK is entertainment editor from the Huffington Post, Caroline Frost. How are you doing, Caroline?
Hello, very well. Thank you very much for having me today.
Well, first question, they debuted this in the UK. We all know that America is the greatest country in the world. Why did they debut that trailer here in our country?
I know, it's a shocking oversight. I don't know what happened. I do apologize. I think they must have just thought in between the two countries, where do the boys actually come from? Where is that great genus of that amazing generation-defining band? I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Okay, now, seriously, on to this film. Now, we've seen, like, Bieber and Katy Perry go to the big screen and be super successful. Is this the right time for One Direction? They're still really new.
Oh, yeah, but look what they've achieved. I mean, those boys are barely out of their teens, a couple of them, and they've made hundreds of millions of dollars and pounds. And, I mean, the thing is that they have strung their career perfectly balanced between both sides of the Atlantic. And so because they can't be everywhere at once, I think they've done exactly the right thing. Give their fans something in the meantime, because they are so strung out with their schedule. This is the only way we have of getting a little piece of them whenever we need it.
Now, what's interesting, in the trailer, Zayn says that the band is stronger when it's 5 members, but there are reports going around that he might want to quit. So explain to me, what's going to happen here?
I'm not quite sure what Zayn is seeing as his prospects for solo stardom, but I really don't think the record books would say stay put. 5 is stronger than 4. We've all seen what happened. The Spice Girls lasted barely 10 minutes after Jerry Halliwell left. But, I mean, if he were to leave, I think it's all about the other 4 making a big deal of who they get in his place. And I tell you what, the only thing that would be a real deal breaker is Harry's departure. If that happens, it's all over.
Now, let me ask you this. We have The Wanted that are about to debut their new reality show here in the States on E! You have One Direction with this film. What is a better career move, to have the reality show on TV or have this movie?
Oh, goodness me. I mean, I think that the One Direction boys have a real head start over The Wanted, but certainly coming into people's living rooms as opposed to the big screen theatre experience is certainly, I mean, look what happened. The Kardashians overnight, just I think having that presence in your living room night after night, pretty unique in terms of power and reach. But, I mean, those, like I said, the One Directioners, they got a bit of a head start on the old Wanted boys.
Well, Seacrest is the producer on The Wanted show, also the producer on The Kardashians. Great point. Caroline Frost, Huffington Post, UK, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Okay, now I want to know what you guys are most excited to see in this 3D movie. Which one? Harry, Zayn, Louis? Let us know in the comment section. Also, we want to read some of your tweets right now. At Blanca Carabero writes, I can't wait for the One Direction 3D movie. I want to see the boys in 3D. This is going to be incredible. At LoveLoveLove343 writes, just watch the 1D 3D movie trailer. I'm going to be a mess watching that movie. And at, I'm not even going to try and say your name, you said, OMG, I can't believe it. The boys in 3D, I seriously can't wait. Okay, for more on One Direction. And the biggest story is breaking right now. Just stay clicked on CelebBuzz.com and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.